Hey YouTube, hey Young and the Restless fans, did the show give us another hint the other day about Alan? Of course, we saw Alan and Tracy arrive home at the Abbott mansion, and Alan seemed a little taken aback by the house, by the mansion. And Alan said, "Oh my gosh, look at this." So Alan seems surprised and really impressed with the Abbott mansion. Could that have been a hint or a clue that maybe Alan isn't Alan but Martin, Alan's sinister twin brother, okay? So Alan walks in and he's like, "Oh my gosh, look at this." And then Tracy says, "Alan, you've been in here before." But it seems like maybe Alan hasn't been in there before, which could suggest that maybe Alan isn't Alan but Martin. Of course, we know what happened in that climactic event where Alan and Martin went over the window, but could have Martin have been the one? Could the evil twin have been the one that survived? And of course, we've been talking here for weeks about this possible plot twist, that maybe Alan isn't actually Alan but Martin, that maybe there's more than meets the eye to this story. And of course, we saw Jack and Diane and Billy converse with Tracy and Alan and catch up with them. And Billy at one point said, "This seems like the real thing," but is it? Is it the real thing? Or is there another shocking plot twist coming in this story? Could Alan actually be Martin? Is Tracy in for a shocker? And one idea suggests that if they do go in this direction, that maybe somebody's going to find out that something's not quite right about Alan, that maybe one of the characters will see that something is off about Alan. Could it be Tracy herself, or maybe Billy? Billy seemed to have kind of a skeptical expression on his face at times too. Or one idea suggests that maybe it's Abby, and that Abby will find out that something isn't quite right about Alan, and maybe she'll overhear Alan even talking about his plans or something like that. Of course, that's just speculation. But we did get an update too on Ashley, which suggests that she could be home in Genoa City near the end of the summer. Okay, so that's good news on Ashley. But what do you think about Alan? Do you think that he's the real deal, or do you think that he's actually Martin? Are we looking at a shocking twist in this story? Let me know what you think. And do you think that Alan being surprised by the Abbott mansion, a place where he's already been, do you think that that was a big hint and a big clue that Alan isn't Alan but Martin? And another point, several weeks ago, Alan mentioned that he and Martin used to pretend to be each other too. So the show has been kind of hinting a little bit that maybe Alan isn't Alan but is actually Martin. Did Martin survive that night? And is he going to cause more chaos for the Abbotts? Let me know your thoughts. Stay tuned as we learn more. As soon as we get more information, we'll have more updates on this really intriguing story. So keep it right here. And hey, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.